Hello Virgo, and welcome to your reading for March 2023. Spirit, let's see what's happening for Virgo today. This month. I don't know where today came from, so whatever day you're watching it, probably going to be monumental for you. But let's see what comes out in the cards for March. We got one more. Okay, digging it. Let's see. First up, we have the Nine of Cups, then we have the Queen of Swords, and then we have the Ace of Cups. So, the beginning of the month, as we're entering March, this is the energy that you're sitting in, Nine of Cups, which is a beautiful energy. This is like having a happy life, being really content, just in a place where you're feeling really good, okay? Things are good. So if this is your life overall, that's a beautiful thing. And if it's not like your entire life, there are some areas of life, or at least one, where you're feeling this. Here's the thing with this energy. It's like, yeah, things are great, but it's more of a solitary kind of thing. It's more all about you kind of stuff, right? What I see this month is a journey going from I'm really content with how my life is to I'm really content to how our life is, or my life with the people that surround me. Okay? This is the Nine of Cups, and when you go to the Ten of Cups, it's like the happy family card. So it's like the completion of that cycle, as in I've achieved everything I want, not just for myself or by myself, but for myself and others, or with others. So I hope that makes sense, because we're going to bring that up in a minute. So great start to a reading, great start to the month. As we go through the month, here's what I see. With the Queen of Swords, this is an energy of, and don't get hung up on gender. Gender doesn't matter. We talk about divine masculine and feminine, so it makes no difference. It's about the traits that you embody. Queen of Swords, very pragmatic, very practical, very knowledgeable, very smart, a planner, a thinker kind of thing. So the energy that I'm feeling for you with this card is you're probably, I'm curious to see what comes out in the oracle cards and in the extended. Yes, there's an extended reading. I'll talk about that in a minute. As you're looking at this, it's like kind of a reflective state, okay? Because you're working on something, that's what I feel through March with this Queen of Swords energy. It's achieving that Ten of Cups fulfillment, I think, is what you want to head towards. So this is you doing the thinking and planning and reconciling, right? Like looking at life and going, okay, yeah, it's great here, it's great here. Oh, you know what? Could use some tweaking here. This is where I should focus. Or making plans like, okay, well, I want to go from the 9 to the 10 of Cups. I want to, make things better in my relationship, or have a relationship. Maybe you're single, right? Or family dynamic, we could use some work there. So this is what I think I should focus on, right? So it's kind of a planning stage through the month. Then at the end of the month, what's the energy? The Ace of Cups. Now, remember I was talking about the Nine of Cups moving towards the 10, right? 9 plus 1 is 10. There's your 10 of Cups. It's coming to you via a new opportunity, offer, relationship, idea. Something sparks by the end of the month, and this is going to drive you towards that ultimate 10 of Cups goal. I hope this makes sense, because the energy is so cool for this. So good. Seriously, I'm loving it. I'm loving this reading. I don't even want to read anymore. That's how good it is. I just want to stop it right now. But I'm not going to, because it's not what we do on this channel. No, we keep going and going until I cut myself off. We're not ready to do that yet. So I'm gonna get it. This card doesn't want to come out. Why not? Why not? Sing is the card. We'll talk about that in a minute. Actually, it's being stubborn. So let's talk about that, the Sing card. So extended. Whoa, they wanted to come out, so we're taking them. So we got 2 cards. Okay. I got to move stuff around on my table now, because it's going to be all messed up. All right. Because I have like an order to which I do everything, and now it's not so orderly. So yeah, I was saying extended reading over on Patreon. So you get access to the extendeds for all 12 signs. There is a nominal fee, but it's pretty cheap. And you know what? The deep dive we do over there really brings in some clarification. So you might want to think about checking that out. In the description box below, you'll find that info along with deck reviews that I do, links to my playlists for those because I love doing deck reviews, and links to my Amazon affiliate links. If you want to buy decks, you can go use my links, which could earn me a bit of commission. Trust me, probably not, because I've seen tons of stuff go through. But you never know, and at least it'll take you to the decks and you can check them out. Anyway, stop talking, Nancy. Let's get back to the reading. And I need my glasses because otherwise I can't read. So we're going to talk about the Nine of Cups, okay? So we have 3 cards. Normally it's 2, but because I got an extra card, it's like thrown off my pattern. So the first card up is Raven, and this is around news, a messenger's very page kind of energy. And then we have Perpetua, the Saint of Authenticity, and it says, I'm my authentic self in all circumstances. Okay. And then we have the Sing card that I was talking about, which is like being difficult coming out. It says, vocalize, communicate, and chant. As we are talking about being your authentic self in communication, with a card of news. Under the Nine of Cups. Okay, in all circumstances. Okay, I thought it said communications. Oh, it's under the Sing card. So this didn't want to come out. I kind of forced it a little bit. This card didn't want to come out. There is something around this Nine of Cups energy moving to the 10, okay, wanting to achieve that. There's something around it. I think you've got some news come in, right? And it's making you kind of clam up. I wonder if, and I wasn't even looking at the cards coming up ahead. Yeah, okay. I'm looking now at the other oracle cards. It's like you get called out on something. It's like you get called out on something, but what is this about? It's communication, we know that. But the news is it feels like you're getting called out on something. We're going to see how this all pulls together. Because again, that Sing card, it's about vocalizing and communicating. I wonder if it's, oh my God, I'm going to lose my words again. I do this so much. What's the word I'm looking? Miscommunication. That's the word I was looking for. I wonder if this is around miscommunication. Because if you're being questioned about something like, why did you do that? Why did you say that? Like, it feels like something was misinterpreted. It makes sense now why the Queen of Swords is here. You're needing to clarify some stuff. Because the Queen of Swords is about truth, right? And what do you call that thing? Truth, integrity, ethics, all of that. So you're like, whoa, 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 hold on a second. When we look at the card that came out for under the Queen of Swords, there was only one card. It's financial health. There's something going on around money. Something has happened around money, finances. Could even be career, but I'm feeling more around money. Would be like, I don't know, your spouse says, hey, why is the Visa bill so high this month? And you're like, what are you talking about? Well, it must be high because you did a bunch of shopping and you said you weren't going to shop anymore. And you're like, what are you talking about? No. And it's almost like they don't believe you. So you got to go get the Visa statement. You go, look, remember the repair to the hot water heater? That was like $400. Then your other half's like, oh, okay, yeah, I got it. Right? It could be something as simple as that. But it's something around money. Okay? Now when we look at the Ace of Cups, so this is moving towards the 10. First up, we have 3 cards. Okay, so the first one we have is Strength. And then we have You're Already Doing It, is what the card says. So it says stop overthinking and keep facing your true north. This is about being authentic again. And then the last card out is Inner Child Healing. There's something that's cropped up. It could be a childhood thing or a childhood, what do you call it? like programming and just the way you've been raised and all that kind of stuff around this situation, and it's around money. And it's like you're fine where you are, but there's something around you, like I said, whether it's within the family or relationship, or something is off course, right? Maybe if you're hiding something, so the Visa bill comes and you were hiding that, you bought 10 new pairs of shoes. Okay, you got called out. But I don't feel like it's that. I feel like almost like you've got to defend yourself with this Strength card. And it has something to do with stuff from the past. And this is like old programming and limiting beliefs and all this like garbage nonsense you would have been fed when you were a kid, right? Like, oh, if you don't clean your plate at dinner, kids in Africa are going to starve and die. Or this kind of stuff. Not that those things don't happen. I understand that. Shout out to the kids in Africa who need food. Or anywhere in the world that need food. Or any person who needs food. Don't come for me on that one. I'm regurgitating a story that we heard in my generation, right? These were the kinds of guilt trips your parents would put you on, so you just eat all your dinner, right? And they don't have to throw out food. That kind of stuff, right? Or it's a control mechanism, and that just came up for a reason, so someone needed to hear that. If you're feeling controlled in this situation, this is where you need your voice, and you're having a hard time. And you have to be your true authentic self and follow your own true north, which is what you're going to discover as you tap into this Queen of Swords energy. The reading always comes together eventually. So there you go. That message is probably specific to a handful of you, but it's going somewhere, and all of us could probably relate to something like that. Now, we have talked about the 3 tarot cards in depth. What we're going to do now, we're going to get 3 more oracle cards to kind of pull the story together, and then we'll end off with an advice card. But yeah, I want to pull all this together to get more intel, and then of course we're going to do a deep dive over on the extended to find out like where is this stemming from and where is it headed as well. So let's get one more. Okay, what we got? Get my glasses. Okay, first card up is Shark, and the buzzword is purpose. Then we have Get Grounded, and it says empaths, highly sensitives, and connect with nature. Get grounded, basically. Purpose, grounded, and passion. Kindle, glow, and spark. You're trying to figure out where you fit into everything. What is your purpose? What is your reason for being? Why are you here in this situation? And what do you want it to look like, right? That's the getting grounded, is really digging your heels in, almost literally into the ground, right? You're grounding and you're thinking about, how do I want this situation to look? How do I want this to unfold? How do I go from my 9 of Cups to my 10 of Cups, right? And part of that, again, is this Queen of Swords energy. It's not very earthy, but the getting grounded part is, you can make as many plans and think about things and rethink things and all that kind of stuff. But ultimately, you also have to listen to your intuition and your heart. This Getting Grounded card is here to temper the energy of the Queen of Swords, because with the Queen of Swords energy, you can kind of get like stand on your soapbox and get a little righteous. So you want to temper that, right? And just be your true authentic self and do what's right for you, keeping everybody else in mind. And that's when your Ace of Cups is going to come, right? And we have the Passion card. This is also talking purpose and passion together. What do you want? Where do you want to head with this? We know that 10 of Cups, like beautiful, happy life, is the end goal. But really, what's the journey to get there is the question on my mind. So I'm going to get you an advice card. And you know what? 2 more fell out. We're going to take them, which normally I don't, but whatever. Let's do it. Okay, we have Cut the Cords. This is anything that isn't working for you, get rid of it. Just do it. We have Take a Step Back. What did I say? It's like a reflection, reflecting, right? And almost a reconciliation of what's going on and where do I want to go. So you take a step back and look at the situation overall. This is going to help you gain clarity and understand from this wounded child position, like, what do I need to fix and heal to move forward, And then we have strength and guidance. This is the second strength card that's come out. The guidance part is open up to listening to any messages coming from spirit, universe, God, whatever you want to call it, but also your higher self. That's the spark of the divine that's within you. That's your intuition. That's your high priestess energy. Tap into that and listen to it. This is where you're going to find the strength to do whatever it is that you need to do. So, wow, heavy stuff, man. You got a lot going on this month. Holy. So we're going to leave it there. So I'm going to say good luck with all of this. If you can join me on the extended, great. And if you can't, and this is where we part ways, then until we meet again, I am wishing you much love and light, health and wellness, peace and prosperity. Take care, Virgo. Bye.